All right, everybody. Hope everyone's fantastic here on this Sunday, August 29th. Here it's about 6:05 Eastern Time. Tigers come off a very well-played series this weekend over the Toronto Blue Jays in Detroit. Unfortunately, we lost 2 out of 3, but man, we were in every single game. As I mentioned on my Snapchat story, if you saw it, we're a hitter or two away from being a legitimate contender. I mean, our pitching, look at our pitching. I mean, this Toronto Blue Jays offense is top tier. They lead the league in homers on that Blue Jays offense. Like every 1 through 8, I mean, every hitter's got like 20 homers, it feels like. So there's no holes in that lineup. We've really kept them in check. We won 2-1 on Friday. We lost 3-2 in extras yesterday. We lose 2-1 today. We all one-run games. The way you pitched the series, you should not have lost 2 out of 3, although you did, because their starting pitching was even better on. Today, Barrejo was in control of that game from start to finish. There was even a slight 20-25 minute delay. But my goodness, it's unbelievable. Toronto is a really good team, and we battled them for the 6 games we just played them in the last 2 weekends. We did go 3-3 against them, so on the year we split the series. But it's just It's just unreal, man, because you easily could have 4-2, but I'm not going to dwell on that too much. Miggy, since I've been on here last, I don't know, did he hit his 500 last Sunday? He hit it, I think. So I did talk about it, but he's been racking up the hits. He's at 2961. Now he's 39 away from 3,000, which will most likely come early next year. I mean, there's a chance they could do it this year, but you got to have a lot of multi-hit games. And they just played their 130th game, I believe, so they have 32 left, something like that, 32, 31 games left. So we have a full slate this week coming up, a makeup game tomorrow at 2:10 against the Twins. Oakland come in for 3. Then I believe we're in Cincinnati over the weekend. I believe that I'm correct on that. I could be wrong on that weekend series, but I'm pretty sure we're in Cincinnati starting Friday, and that's another tough series because they're currently the second wildcard team in the NL. So they're still fighting for their spot. So we have a chance to play spoiler here. I mean, the makeup game against Minnesota doesn't really mean anything for playoffs in the AL because Minnesota and us are both out of it. But Oakland is still fighting for a wildcard spot / division because they're 6.5 out of the West. And they're also like 3.5 behind Boston, I believe, for a wildcard spot. And Cincinnati is the same thing. They're fighting for a wildcard spot and a chance to potentially make some noise in the NL Central going forward. But we get a chance to play spoiler. We're getting better. So who do we play? We had a couple off days here. We play St. Louis Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we split St. Louis. We went our last 5 games were 2-3. We split St. Louis. We lost 2 out of 3 here, so that's 3 loss. Yep, 2-3 in the last 5 games, which was played this week. The last week since I've talked to you guys. The St. Louis series, again, we could have won that second game. We were right in there. We lost in extras 3-2. We had a 9th inning rally, Miggy RBI double. Or I'm sorry, Miggy pinch hit double. And then Hill Castro RBI single to get us to extras. And we lose in the 10th. We've had a lot of extra inning games here. I think we're 10-7 or something like that in extra innings this year. We played 17 of them. And that extra inning rule, it gets dicey because every team, you start with a runner on second, top 10th, runner on second, nobody out. That's when that runner comes on. So I don't love the rule, but we're adapting to it. It probably will end after this year, it sounds like. But I'm not going to complain. We were 62-69 on the year. So it'll be 700, 500. You got to make up games. Goal win series. Ideally you're in second place at the end of the season ahead of Cleveland. White Sox are going to win the division. That's a known fact. But if you can be in second place out of Cleveland, then this offseason is really important. I'll touch on that as I make a few more YouTube videos before the end of the season. But this offseason is crucial because you're very close to contending. You're almost there. It's just you got to take that next step, and then you'll be there. You need a couple of hitters, maybe a couple more arms. You're right there, though. Absolutely, you're competing with all these good teams. Like I said, you should have won 2 out of 3 this week, and you didn't. Tip your cap to Toronto. You split the series against them 6 games, 3-3. And now we're moving on to Minnesota makeup game tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.